Okay, so this is some videos from my other channel, showing myself and showing the gang stuff that they was doing to me, and they removed the videos. This is just showing you the content, me having to show my whereabouts when I was going into motels, having my identity stolen. My ID was stolen by one of these gang members. They tried to set me up as a prostitute in the motel, and I would have to film every day of my life. And I talked about how we were being denied medical rights. I had videos of the hospital, different things that Marta would do when I was not able to ride the bus while they was trying to pay me out as a prostitute, trying to get peace in a room by myself. A couple of guys that I had met that I thought really liked me that were actually gang members trying to set me up, showing my makeover and everything. And one of those girls was commenting and then tried to set me up, civil rights leader, and also just showing on a day-to-day basis, like if I was in the studio, if I had a good day, because that's how much they have been bothering me. I had did some music as well. They erased all my music off of my channel. Showing myself pregnant when I was dressed up, they erased everything and then got me out on the streets trying to pay me out as some drug addict. I told about how they were sex trafficking me, leaving me outside, forcing me to go with men. I was getting the men information, and I talked about my struggle and my relationship with God. And through this all, I told that there was a coven of witches that were doing this to me, witchcraft against me, sharing my Christian views of what God said, and telling about what God said about my case and that I was not guilty. And I made videos talking about my son being abducted through litigation abuse. I made videos of the days that I was able to eat good. And I got a copyright violation for dancing to a Cardi B song in the car. And I'm like, y'all got enough time to give me a copyright violation, but y'all ain't got time to say nothing about them setting this pregnant woman up outside. I gave my testimony about how they was trying to kill me because the hospital knew that I was pregnant and still let me be transported on the streets like a sex slave without coming forward with the information. Showing myself pregnant at the bus stop, being framed and left outside with my suitcase, proclaiming that I'm African American and proud of it, and I'm not locked in a jail cell. Showing about the hated men and women that were setting me up and then trying to paint me out to be a bed wench because I have a baby by a white man that I would not allow to abuse me, and how they have been abusing me for 4 years while pregnant with my child, and then still denying my pregnancy and running around trying to set me up to be killed to cover it up. And just showing my whereabouts, like who I was with, because everybody had been setting me up. James Devon Harris pulled a gun on me. I explained that situation and that I don't deserve for black men to be trying to kill me because I got a baby by a white man. And this was another black man that I was with, thought he was cool and he was setting me up. Perimeter Mall tried to set me up to be arrested out of the restroom because they knew I was homeless, and they came and banned me from being in the restroom, showing my stomach when it was big. They've been starving me. I gave my testimony about my family being involved with the deep-seated racism. I asked that they defund all the police because they abused me and threatened my child while I was in the jail and kept sending gang members after me. Me crying and pleading to be rescued out of America. Talking about, I gave very educated videos about the sexual exploitation and abuse of women and children. I boycotted the Marta with blisters all over my feet for them being involved with operations trying to set me up to help pedophiles, and that I'm pregnant by a white man. I made a video proving who I'm really pregnant by, and that it's not a black man, because they had me booed up with black men trying to set it up like I was pregnant by a black man because they starved me and my stomach was so small. And I proved the day that we met. I met this black man when I came to Atlanta, and just basically showing that I had subscribers. People was commenting on my channel saying that they see what's going on, they understand what they trying to do to me, you need to stay strong, and then they done completely removed it. They tortured my pregnancy in the jail, and they are sexually abusing us, you know, and people do not want to come forward about how they sex trafficking us, me and my son, and I want my vindication. And so when you got people in government that's willing to try to cover up everything, and you know, I had 78 subscribers, and I had did a video about breaking the witchcraft spell on me, where they thought they was gonna have these gang member men bringing me up in these houses, having me laying up in the bed, hoping that they can frame me and stop me from working on the evidence to my case, and how these rich blacks are selling us out, and even poor blacks, for a little bit of money. And then I even do things on children that get hurt by the police, and I'll cover those stories. And you know me, I had to do my own nails because the Asians was being racist, trying to keep me looking bad outside, refusing services to me. And God said that they had worshipped the white man's image. So they out here willing to kill their own sister and her child because they worship the way that white people look. You know, like, what kind of bullshit is that, where you gonna keep on lying? And of course, a black woman tried to shoot me the other day in a convenience store, knowing I'm pregnant. And you know, I did have subscribers, so now I gotta try to get more subscribers. And right before I was almost murdered, they cut my channel. I put Blood's gang member set me up, and they really started trying to lead me to traps, and the black woman tried to shoot me, and I explained what happened with that, and they don't want to be exposed. Blacks murdering with whites for millions of dollars. They don't want to be exposed, so they want to try to call me crazy. Am I crazy if I understand what the 666 is? Am I crazy if I understand how a witch can want somebody else's child for sacrificial murders and for sexual abuse? No, I'm not a bed wench, and you're gonna give me my child. And so this is my information. I gotta take it to Twitter, I gotta take it to Facebook. Other girls who have been killed by these people, I did hear, so I wanted to show that I'm not just no bust down chicken head on the streets, and I do know about these satanic ritual deaths. They ain't just accidents. When you leaving me outside to be set up, and I know people trying to hurt me, you're not gonna call me crazy. You're not gonna do no sacrificial death on me. You know, when I'm releasing the evidence and then trying to get on my channel and talk shit to me, girl, bye.